So far what we've seen is that we have created bar plots, we have created box plots and histograms. We saw some rules there. Now let's talk about bivariate analysis. That is essentially two variables at a time. So now when we have two variables and the choice is that we have both the variables are numerics or integers in nature. The plotting option that we have in this case is called a scatter plot. Now let's see how do we get that here. So it's ggplot. I'm referring to the same data, which is called retail. I'm referring to the aesthetics where X is equal to, let's say I want to see with age, how is the balance varying, right? So as the age increases, is it that the balance of the person goes up or it declines? Let's just try to analyze that. So X is equal to age and Y, let's say we equal it to the balance. And now I'm using an option which is known as point. So the shape is a point. Basically, we want to see those points on the XY plane, right? So now if I run this, here is the output that we'll get. Now, maybe I'm not able to follow it very well, whether there is a pattern that exists in the data or not. So I can always add a line to it by saying stat underscore smooth and mentioning the method is equal to a linear model or a line. So we're trying to fit a line through these points to see if age and balance are showing the pattern of movement together. Are they moving in the same direction or opposite direction or what? Okay, let's just do that. Now you will see it actually shows a line, but it's somewhat declining. Somewhat declining line represents a weak negative relationship, which means as the age increases, the balance is probably decreasing. Now, if you want to really assign a number to the strength of association between balance and age, you can check for correlation using a function called COR, where you can put the variables, let's say age and balance, and you will be able to get the degree of association between these variables. So this shows negative of 0.15, which means that there is a weak negative correlation between age and balance. Let's say if we have a correlation, a similar correlation between the balance and the credit score. So what I will change here is I will change age to SCR, which is score, and I will try to create the same kind of plot with the line fitting in. So let's say if I run this, what is the output that I get? Again, we don't really have an evidence of a very good correlation here. And if I even try to check that correlation by using up arrows, I'm going back to this step and I'm checking this between score and balance. Do I have a correlation? Not really. It's even weaker, only 2% negative correlation, which almost makes it a straight line. But there will be data sets, as we'll explore in future, where we will be seeing an evidence of a correlation. We'll see this line sloping upwards or sloping downwards consistently, where we'll be able to comment more on how these variables move together. In the next video, we'll be talking about the plotting options when we have two variables, but one is a numeric or integer and the other is categorical.